In this video, I want to go over the top 7 most creative, but more like weird side hustles you can do today to start making extra money. If you search ways on how to make money on YouTube, seems like you get the same side hustles over and over again, whether it's the Shopify store, ebook, survey, and dividends. But don't worry, this isn't going to be another one of those boring and repetitive videos. Trust me, these side hustles get strange, but are actually great ways to make an extra $100 a day, or even more in some cases. If this video gets over 200 likes, I will make a separate video personally revealing whatever the most liked weird side hustle that is mentioned in this video. With that said, let's jump right into the list. Starting the list at number 7, we have Rent a Friend. It's a website that allows you to rent a local friend from all over the world. You can rent a local friend to hang out with, go to the movies, a restaurant, or someone to even go with you to a party or an event. Even though the website looks like it's a sketchy website built in the early 2000s, it actually seems like it can make sense in certain situations. It's not just for the socially awkward person paying to make friends, but maybe Rent a Friend teaches you a new skill, a hobby, or you could even go with them to a business event or show you around an unfamiliar town. You'll be able to set your own rates. According to rentafriend.com, some users are making over $2,000 per week by working full-time. Number 6 on the list, we have a house sitter. A house sitter is responsible for watching over a homeowner's house to ensure it remains occupied while they are away. The house sitter can perform basic cleaning, maintenance, and even looking around after pets. According to zippia.com, the average salary for a house sitter is $56,000 annually, or about $27 per hour. Another thing to consider is you don't have to pay rent or a mortgage since you already have a place to stay. In some cases, that can equal 25 to 40% of someone's income, which in this case would be around $22,000 in a year in savings with this salary. Number 5 on the list is Muckbang. Now, if you never heard of this, this is also known as a eating show and is an online audio-visual broadcast with a host consuming various quantities of food while interacting with their audience. So basically, it's like ASMR with preparing and or eating in front of the camera, usually in large amounts of food. So it's very popular in South Korea, but seems to be catching on in other parts of the world like the US. Believe it or not, there's professional mukbangers out there and they're making over $10,000 a month, and that's not even including sponsorships from food and drink deals, according to today.com. Number 4 on the list is a microgreen business. Nowadays, people are becoming more and more health conscious, so there's an increasing demand for plant-based products for consumers and businesses, which is where microgreen side hustle comes into play. A microgreen is a young vegetable. People can grow microgreens from any kind of herb or vegetable. Some examples would include basil, kale, radish, or pea shoots, and they can be grown in small spaces and can sell for $50 per a pound or even more. Also, the setup cost is pretty low. It can be a few dollars just for the seeds, soil, and lights. And unlike other crops out there, such as like corn and wheat, you don't have to wait a whole season to harvest, which the growing cycle is super quick, meaning you could harvest and sell your first crop in as little as 1 week or at most 4 weeks. Using racks with 4 shelves, many growers can produce 50 pounds of microgreens every 2-week cycle in a 60 square foot space. At $20 per pound, that's $1,000 each cycle, or about $2,000 each month. Number 3 on the list is street performers. So this could be anyone that can play music, sing, dance, or does any kind of art in the public for people to donate. ZipRecruiter actually says street performers make anywhere from $16,000 to $126,000 per year. And also you could get really creative about this. There's someone that is known for scaring people and makes a comfortable living doing so. This is actually a thing, and he's world famous, is known as the Bushman, and even has a wiki page. I remember when I was about 8 or so, I actually went to San Francisco and saw him in person with my family. We even ate dinner and we watched him for an hour scare people, and it was crazy how much money he was making in doing so. And actually, according to priceeconomics.com, the Bushman was making $60,000 a year and comfortably living in a 1-bedroom downtown apartment in San Francisco. Number 2 is stock pictures and videos. As you already seen in this video, there was stock video. There's an increasing demand for stock pictures as time goes on from people and businesses, with more websites, YouTube channels, commercial videos, and online stores being built every day. And people need these clips in order to help tell their story. This is where you can sell pictures and videos of your travel and potentially travel for free. Or you could just sell pictures from things happening in your everyday life. The quality from your iPhone is pretty good nowadays, and most phones can shoot in 4K quality. There are several different websites out there that can impact on how much you get paid for your videos and pictures, and how often you can sell them for. Per picture sold, you can make a nickel on IM, 15 cents on Adobe stock, and 33 cents per Shutterstock, which videos are going for about double or even triple that. And also, once you upload a picture, you can make money every single year over and over again, and it is pretty passive. On my iPhone alone, I have pictures from travels over 20 countries in the last 6 years and over 5,000 high quality pictures. And I'm sure a lot of you watching actually have a lot of pictures and some pretty cool ones that people and businesses will love to purchase. Before we mention the #1 side hustle, make sure to stick around to the end of the video for bonus side hustles. As you know, this channel is always interested in new ways of making money. Which brings us to our sponsor of today's video, LunaFi. We have all heard the saying, the house always wins. Now you can become the house and share in the profits with LunaFi. The LunaFi ecosystem is many things. It's a token, it's a liquidity and staking pool, and it's an innovative decentralized betting platform launching in June. What I personally like most about LunaFi is you have the option to provide liquidity within the LunaFi house pool, which allows you to invest in the house. This is where you come to invest in the house. Yield currently showing 0% as they aren't launching until next month. Definitely one to keep an eye out on. In the meantime, you can play Crash to win LFI before the initial offering. Feel free to check out the link in the description box down below to learn more about LunaFi. So #1 is going to be receiving junk mail. And I know that sounds crazy because everyone hates to receive junk mail, whether that's physical mail or emails. It usually just goes right into the trash, and most of the time I don't even look at it. The second part to the side hustle, which makes it absolutely genius, after receiving the junk mail that you were paid to receive, you can then take it and sell it to another company. So you're making money on both ends. So through a company called Small Business Knowledge Center, they will actually pay you for the different junk mail that you receive. This works both for snail mail and emails. Some bonus weird side hustles that didn't make the list, but there's still people making tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars every year, are the following. #1 is selling pictures of your feet. So there's actually a man out there that's making over $48,000 a year selling pictures of his feet. #2 is getting paid to walk. Since we walk every day, might as well get paid for it. I actually have a separate video covering this as a side hustle, so feel free to check it out. And the last bonus one is being a sugar baby. There's actually a website out there called seeking.com that will connect you with a sugar daddy or a sugar mama. And on average, the sugar babies are making over $2,800 a month. Well, that's it for the top 7 weirdest side hustles to make $100 or more per day. Tell me down below, what side hustle would you personally try? And also, what's the weirdest side hustle you have ever heard someone do before? Like I mentioned earlier, if this video gets over 200 likes, I will personally test out one of the 7 weird side hustles mentioned in this video and do a full review with my experience with it. If this video brought you any kind of value, please make sure to subscribe and share the video. Feel free to check out my other videos on my channel, all about different side hustles and different ways you can make money. I'll see you guys in the next one, and this is Kevin, your financial tutor, signing off. Peace.